Yeah,
Matty Wright had himself a weekend.
man, did he ever, and did Jaume ever. Like, that was men's doubles was super interesting this weekend. Like, there's so many different, I mean, not that any of these players are bad, but, like, Jay and Riley make the
Yeah,
semis, and, like,
out
I
of
mean,
nowhere.
it was just, like, a really interesting, like, I love men's doubles when it's like that, or any event really, because, like, sometimes I feel like we get a little stale, especially on the PPA Tour, especially at the big ones, like cups and slams, right? Because it's like, "Oh, well, Annalee's gonna triple crown, Ben might triple crown, but if he loses singles, he'll still double crown." And
Mhm,
it's like everybody else. But this, especially the men's double, even though Gabe and Ben ended up winning, like, the matchups leading up to it were so cool and fun.
mhm. Yeah, no, I agree. This one really felt like it was kind of anybody's ball game. We had Andre and J-Dub going out pretty early as well to who what was that Riley and or who took them out? I forgot.
I don't remember now, but I don't remember seeing them in the bracket. Like, it must have been before the quarters.
Let me see. Oh, it was Tyson and Max Freeman. I would not
Yes,
have
they
guessed
had a
that.
really good run. Like, they had a really, really good run. Tyson
Mhm,
was super solid, and I think people were like, "Oh, we'll dink to Max's backhand because that's a liability," and then he was super duper solid there, and Tyson was just countering everything super hard. There's a few guys that do this, like, jump counter thing from the
mhm.
chest.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think any, coach ever, says that that's a good idea, but some of the, like, Tyler Loon comes to mind, Tyson, a couple of others, Gabe does it every once in a while, and it's like,
Mhm.
I'm jumping. I think it helps them get their hand a little bit higher and going down, and Tyson was countering well, I'll say.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, well, there's definitely a time for it. Like, it's not fundamentally incorrect because, normally if you're wanting to put force into something, you want to move your body weight into it. However, we've got the kitchen line in front of us, so we can't really super effectively transfer our weight. But
Right.
jumping up and sort of using our legs and if we're in the body or we're in the air and we sort of push forward with our body, our legs can kind of fall back. Where it might
Yeah.
be a little bit more difficult to do that if our legs are actually on the ground. Somebody does this
Yep.
really well. Actually, I think Eric Lang is the guy that does this the best.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
used to do it far more. He kind of still
Yeah.
jumps a little bit, but he is a little bit more compact with it. And
Yep.
his backhand punch is insane. Tyson's hitting
Yep.
it hard too. Like
Yep.
Tyson's hitting it hard as well. I think there's something to it. Also helps you for some of these balls up there sort of get
Yeah.
over it too.
Yeah. Because what's the worst case scenario? So I listen, I'm a bad pickleball player. Everybody knows this, but I want to make sure everybody knows this. But I do coach high level soccer goalies, and it is much easier to move your hand, start your hand here, and have to come down on the ball than it is to, like, try to get up to the ball if it's going high. You know what I'm saying? Your
Hmm.
ability to move your hand up is much slower than it is to move it down. So if
Hmm.
you can get it up here and then be pushing down, I just slapped my mic, so that's good. Um, yeah, that's embarrassing. Okay, can we move on? Thank you.
uh, point got you got the point across. I also have a hot take.
Okay.
John Lucian Goyens is the most complete singles player in pickleball. I'm not saying he's the
Wow.
best player. I'm saying he has the most complete game, meaning
Yeah.
he can hit down the line passes off both wings. He can hit dipping passes off both wings. He's long. He's fast. The next most complete game I would say is probably Connor Garnett and Jaume. However, Connor doesn't have like an incredible serve, and Jaume doesn't have the length at the net. John Lucian Goins does not have a weak ground stroke. He's long at the net. He's got good serves and good returns, and he moves well. Like, I think he's the most complete pickleball player on the single side.
Yeah. I put Alshon in the running there. Obviously
Alshon has no
Fed too.
backhand.
The backhand isn't great.
Boom, Alshon's
Yeah.
gone. Not the most complete. Alshon, I think, generally is a better player than John Lucian Goins still. However, I'm saying like complete. There's a
Yeah,
clear
yeah,
strategy
yeah.
when you're playing against Christian. Christian's probably got
Mhm.
a better forehand. He's probably got a better serve. He's a better mover. But he's not complete the way that John Lucian Goins is.
Got it. Okay. I'm follow like, it took me a while to get there. I don't know if I agree with you, but I at least understand your logic now.
Okay,
What about
then
Fed?
who's
What about
got a
Fed?
more complete game?
I mean, Fed's backhand isn't like the top 5 backhand in pickleball, but like it's good. It's not bad.
It's serviceable. I think that
Hunter.
Hunter's net game, he's relatively easily passable.
But
Doesn't
I mean,
quite
both ground
have the
strokes from
length.
both sides are
True. His ground strokes
unbelievable.
from both sides, I think, are better than John's. So I think Hunter's probably the best argument.
Hunter's probably another argument at least.
Yeah, Hunter, Fed, up there. So, okay. Well, I'm sticking with my hot take, even if I am wrong. Similar to Jim Kloss, actually.
Well
What a
played.
segue. What a segue. Look at that. It's like I've been doing this for like 3 years. Kevin Bray asks, is hitting an ATP a bad shot now? It seems like a lot of them come back to a partner left playing 2v1 at the pro level. At what level does the ATP risk versus reward level out? I actually did a video on this, on different like patterns and whatnot. Players are intentionally giving ATPs. The way that I think about it is if your opponent can move laterally or even into the ball to hit an ATP, they're going to probably hit a winner. But if you can force your opponent to be moving backwards and further out wide to hit that ATP, I think that you're in a good position. So if you're actually moving way back to hit an ATP, you're probably better off actually just not even hitting that ATP potentially, because most of them are coming back at this point. I Got Nothing says MLP starts games too early and ends too early before prime time. Can you explain the logic? Uh, it's probably prime time in some market. I don't really know. That's a good question that I don't have a good answer for. Pickleball Universe says hot take: unless you're a lefty righty combo, unwinding the stack in men's is not worth it anymore. Yeah, that's fairly accurate if you're playing against a team that's good at the shake and bake and good with the drives.
All right, real quick, if you've been on your feet a lot lately, especially at tournaments, do yourself a favor and check out these shoes from G-Defy. They've got this tech called VersaShock that absorbs impact and gives some of that energy back, so you're not feeling totally wrecked by the end of the day. They also throw in 2 orthotics for free, which is usually like $100 from a podiatrist. High arch, low arch, whatever you've got, they've got you. They just dropped a bunch of new styles for the summer. Hit the link in the description and use code DINK for 30% off orders over $100. That's all caps DINK for 30% off orders over $100.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had